Negativity. How do you handle negativity? Do you let the negativity get to you? Do you look for logic in the negativity? Or do you pay negativity no attention? How do you handle negativity? In this episode, we're going to be talking about negativity and how to handle it. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? It's your boy Ty, and I appreciate you guys coming to check me out on the podcast. Wherever you're catching this at, I appreciate you being here. Make sure you check out the description and comments. I have helpful resources that I use myself, and that also helps support the podcast. So today, we're going to be talking about negativity. So as we walk down the road of success or just life itself, we're going to run across negativity. And a lot of times negativity comes in the form of people a lot of times. So I'm mainly going to be talking about people when I speak about negativity. The easiest way to handle negativity is to simply avoid it. If you're a positive person and you like to have positivity in your day and you start your day positive, all it takes is running across one negative person or one negative thing, and it can totally derail your day if you start it positive. Me, I like to think I have a strong enough aura that you can't take away my positive energy. If anything, I can give you some of my positive energy, and I'm not going to let negativity infiltrate my aura. But it can be if you're dealing with a person that has a lot of negative energy. They said energy isn't destroyed, it's just transferred. So if you're a positive person and you get around these negative people, they can actually make you negative with them. They can bring you down with them. So it's easy to just avoid negativity, right? Avoid people. But that's not always the case. A lot of times we can't avoid family. We can't avoid certain coworkers. We can't avoid classmates. We can't avoid teachers. So how do we deal with negative people that we can't avoid? There's ways to handle this so you don't drop down to their negative level. And we're going to talk about it. The first way to handle negativity is don't buy into negativity. A lot of times those people that are negative, they just want to bring you to their level. They want to bring you in on the drama, and they want to make themselves feel a little bit better by bringing someone else in. And if you have that positive energy, guess what? You can actually brighten up their day by, stooping down to their level for a minute. So if you don't want to have that negative energy, don't buy into it. Number 2, realize that you aren't their problem solver. A lot of times, some people just want someone to come and solve their problems for them. So they're in this negative stump, or they got this negative aura about them because they have a problem. But you just have to realize that you aren't their problem solver. If you can help them, okay, go ahead. But don't let yourself get stooped down trying to help someone. Number 3, if you are locked and engaged in a conversation that has the potential to be negative or is negative, and you already know this, before the conversation gets too heated, you can take a break. Give yourself a break and come back to the conversation before it gets too negative. Number 4, hold your tongue. A lot of times you might go into a crucial conversation or a conversation that has the potential to be negative, and you say the first thing that comes to your mind. Make sure you think about what you're going to say. Make sure you think about each sentence, because the negativity can spread if you go and say the wrong thing and actually feed into that person. So make sure you hold your tongue and actually think about what you're about to say. Another way to handle negative people before they even start, take charge of the conversation. You can lead the conversation however you want. So I'm going to use work, for example. If you're at work and you know someone is about to come to you with something negative, you can take charge of the conversation and start the conversation off and lead it in a way that it doesn't turn negative. It can be more of a crucial conversation where points are addressed and you hear what people say instead of it just being a negative conversation. And number 6, you can also be the light. So what I mean by that is, if you are a positive person and someone is just negative, maybe they need somebody like you to actually boost them up a little bit. So you can maybe boost them up or try to speak some positive energy in them, but don't be drawn into their negative funk. So these were just a few tips on how to handle negativity. And please let me know how you handle negativity. I myself, I like to have a positive energy about me. So I like to say that not too much can actually bring me down and be negative. But sometimes I'm human. Sometimes stuff gets to me too. And I definitely just stand back, take a breath and then come back to it and realize that tomorrow's a new day and you can start the next day positive. Today might have been a bad day, but you can always start tomorrow because we all have bad days. So again, let me know your thoughts and I appreciate y'all checking me out. Peace.